Hey, welcome back to Civil War Buttons, and today I'm going to be talking about different artillery buttons. So let me flip it back over. And I also have a patch here that's pretty cool. So I'm going to start off with your standard Union Army artillery button. This is a non-dug example. So you can really make out how nice these buttons are. To get the correct era of Civil War buttons, you really got to watch these back marks on eBay because these buttons were produced, all throughout time. So if you want the correct Civil War era one, I'd suggest buying Tice's book or Albert's. This one is a Horseman Phi, and they were one of several makers. Next here, this is a Doug Confederate Artillery local button. This one came from the Hank Williams Jr. collection, which I was really lucky to get a couple of his pieces. And it also still has the shank intact, which, is always a bonus because Confederate buttons were kind of crudely made. So a shank still being there is always a bonus. This is your Confederate artillery button that came from England across the blockade. This is a HT&B Manchester. Let me get some white in there. So if you do decide to buy buttons off eBay, which I don't recommend, you want to look really close at certain details. And one detail is you see the little dots in the ring of the circle. Make sure those are showing if you're going to buy it on eBay. People do fake this button commonly. So you want to count your little rings here. You want to make sure the dots are there and everything like that, and make sure everything is absolutely correct, because this button right here would probably cost you about $250. So this is a Doug artillery button. And I'm not exactly sure of the maker, but from looking at the back of it, I'm going to say that it's one of the 10 back type, local made. You see that shank is right on out of there, and it's beat all up, so it's pretty obvious this is a Civil War era button. Yeah, these local made ones, like I said, the shanks just always pop out. So when you get one with it, that's a double bonus. People pay extra money for those, such as myself. And then this is a artillery union officer's hat patch. Some of them had the little red dot in the circle. This one doesn't. And you can see the embroidering and the age in the back of it. How it was well sewn together. This is a really beautiful patch that held up well over, 175 years now since the Civil War, I think. But yeah, these are a few of my artillery pieces, and thank you for watching.